Well, it's pretty intense here. It's pretty hot. But wow, did we wait for this weather? Wow, wow, wow. Let's see what's going on in the Divine Masculine's mind space at the moment. Let's see what's going on with the Divine Masculine. Wow, he's rushing in. There's no time to waste. He is rushing in, and he has this feeling it's once in a lifetime. I rush in. I need to take action. Action with everything in my life. If I don't take action in my life will pass by, and you know, everything I did and I worked for is lost. So he is exploring new options, exploring new possibilities, probably of work. You know, it could be that it's love related, that he wants to rush in. It could be that it is related to projects he's working on. So, and it's I feel it's a little bit of a chaotic energy about, you know, I have no time to lose. I have to go, 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 go. And if I don't do it, everything will be lost. Where's the battle? I need to go there. You know, they're waiting for me at the battlefield. It's almost like it was left behind and now he has to rush in. Okay, so that's what he's feeling. So he is taking action and coming forward with love, with passion. So it's yeah. I feel it's alive again. You know, the fire is there again for the Divine Masculine. It's like, oh gee, you know, if I have a chance again, you know, I have to rush in and I have to make it happen. Okay. What's in his heart space? The Hierophant. The spirituality, you know, connecting with this higher self, connecting more with his inner knowing, with new teachings. Could be that there are new teachings, could be that he is connecting with his higher self more, and with this oversoul in a higher dimension. Could be also you know, devoting himself more to spirituality, or made a vow, you know, I'm going there, I'm going to make things happen, not only in the third dimensional realm, but also in the fifth dimensional realm, where my oh my gosh, I hear the soul, the pure soul always returns home. The pure soul returns always home, and home means back to source. So it could be that you are you know, lost your way or lost your path and didn't know where to go, but your soul always knows the way. So if you are in this space, you know, with the Hierophant, and your inner knowledge, your inner shining, your inner light, and you're connecting with that, then you know that you're on your way home, you know, and that's in his heart space. You know, his heart space knows where his soul belongs. Okay, so that's what he's he's going to do, and it makes him going more to his authenticity, to who he is, and yeah, that's really, really beautiful, because he has the key. Yeah, he has the key. He carries the key of his heart, you know, and He has 2 keys on his heart. Okay. So he's carrying the key and the knowledge. So let's see. How does his higher self, what does his higher self saying about him? What is he, does he needs to do? So that's a really jumper. Where are you? Yeah. His higher self is saying, guard yourself and protect yourself for attacks from the outside, you know. It could be that there are multiple people here that try to attack him, or you know, that is, I have this feeling that he wants to take action on something. Yeah. And it could be that he has a strong feeling of what's right, what needs to be done, you know, and it could be that he's taking action on that, but that not all the people are in alignment with him, and trying to convince him, you know, to turn around and, you know, do something different with his life. And it can be how can I say this? Because I feel it so strongly. Okay. It could be that people are not on his vibration and not seeing his view. So if they don't see his view, they can't reach him. You know, you can't understand when someone is on a different vibration, because the alignment is not there. And when other people saying, you know, that you're a fool, or that you're not good enough, or, you know, that you don't know about it, you do know, but you see it from a higher perspective. You see it from a higher perspective, from what your soul perspective is. And when the soul is telling him what is good for him, his soul is telling him, you know, you need to give things a chance. And when he's doing this and lower his vibration, he's meeting those people here that are going in resistance. But, you know, I have a feeling that's what his higher self saying, you know, this is what is coming. You will get resistance, because you want to take action. You want to take action on something. You will get resistance. But your soul knows the best. That's what I hear. And the higher self says, you know, let's see what that resistance. There's always, and that's the beauty of it. Where is resistance? Then you know that you're on the right track, that you're on the right path, because your soul knows, and you let yourself guided by your soul. And that's what the divine masculine does. He is tuning in to a higher vibration and saying, you know, I'm going with my feelings, I'm going with my heart, and I'm going to this space, and I'm taking action on it. Doesn't matter what it is, but it's what he is doing at the moment. He's taking a lot of action. And when there is resistance coming, then you know that there is something good on your path, and other people want to try to keep you away from it. Okay? So, how is he seeing the divine feminine? Let's go there. How is he seeing the divine feminine? Cup of love. She is love. She is carrying that love in her vibration. She's carrying this love with her everywhere she goes. She is friendly. She's loving to everyone. and the temperance, and she is in balance. She knows exactly how to balance herself between the fire and the water here. So she has her cup is filled, and when this cup is filled, she's sparkly. She is full of energy, and she's offering, you know, this cup of love to everybody who wants to receive it. If and that's how he sees the divine feminine. It could be that he sees the goodness in her, that he sees the love overflowing in her, that she is generous, you know, that she has that abundance. And the abundance is not the abundance in money, you know, the abundance in everything that she does. You know, there is no lack in her thinking. There is no lack in any way she is holding herself. She knows exactly how to let things flow and make it more fluid, you know. And he sees she is in balance, that she is more grounded than she ever was, you know, and that she is guarded by, you know, she knows exactly, because this is this cup of love, you know, this is this cup. If you see it like this, yeah, let's hold it a little bit like this. She is pouring the fire in it, and she's pouring the water in it, and that makes it in balance. And because she's in balance, she can offer anyone this energy. So when she's offering this energy to people around her, you know, she's this angel, and he's seeing that. He's seeing that. And it took him a long time to realize who she really was, you know. It took him a long time to realize who she was. Okay, and let's see, that's how he sees the divine feminine. So let's see, what his blocks is, what his uncomfortability is. Is he uncomfortable? Wow, yeah, to show himself fully. To show, last week he was in full of power, full of showing himself out there in the world. What you see is what you get. And now it's almost like it is his block. It is his I hear something else. He's not showing himself as he normally does, and it could be, and I feel here shyness. I feel here shyness. It could also be because his divine feminine is not with him. You know, his divine feminine is not around, so there is not that feeling of, you know, I'm coming in this masculine energy, you know, and show myself who I am. And it could be that he is a little bit off guarded because he is being attacked. That's what his higher self saying. But he needs to trust and to persevere, because what is he going to do about it? Let's look at that. What is he going to do about? Oh, I hear also there are times to shine and there are times to withdraw, and it could be that the divine masculine is withdrawing a bit. It could be out of because of the attacks, of the verbal attacks. It's a verbal attack. It could be okay. I get this energy through, and it says never ever let yourself be abused again. On what kind of level? Never ever let yourself be abused again. Wow. Wow, that's very intense. So that's probably why he is holding himself a little bit back. What is he going to do about it? What is he going to do about it? What is he going to do about it? Yes, using the elements, using the magician, you know, to transform it in the highest form of all elements. You know, he's leaving the warrior behind. So that's, he's not fighting it. He is just saying, just turn around and, you know, whatever they say is what they say. It's a projection of their reality. And that's what I feel, and that's what I hear. So he's not paying any attention to it, even if they want to attack her, the divine masculine. You know, and he is using the magic of the lover, the magic of the king. You know, he's getting in his king energy, and the magician and the lover and the king energy, and he leaves the warrior out because he said, I'm done with all the fighting, I'm done with that, I just want to have peace, and I just want to be in that loving space where I feel safe and where I feel wanted. Okay. So there is this almost, yes, this energy around that he's saying, no, I'm not, you know, I'm not doing this. So what is the higher self saying about the divine feminine towards the divine masculine? So what is the higher self saying towards the divine masculine about the divine feminine? Endings and rebirth. So it could be that there is an ending. It could be that there is a new beginning. So it is like, you know, this is the end. This is where I want to go. This is where I need to go. And that's a new beginning. And it could also be, for what I hear from another scenario, that he probably leaves a relationship with a karmic partner and move on with his twin flame. But there is an ending in his life that, and what I hear is that interesting, because the higher self says there is a rebirth. The higher self says it's a rebirth. There's a reboot. There's a reset, and it's the ending of the divine masculine. How the divine masculine thinks and how the divine masculine acts on things towards the divine feminine. So he is changing his whole behavior towards her, and that's where the rebirth is. There's where the rebirth starts. So he is standing on death. He is standing on death, and he says, you know, I already witnessed so much death in my life, you know, my own death, my own rebirth, my own process where I'm going through. And that's what he sees with the divine feminine, that she ended things and that there is a rebirth with her. So he sees that she's not kidding, that she is ending things and ended old patterns, old relations, old energies with people and just move on, because she's in her balance, she's in this angelic energy. So she removed herself from lower toxic dynamics. Everything what's toxic in her life, everything what has a toxic dynamic to it, she moves it out of the way and she moves out. If this is the way it needs to go, that's not it. That's not it. You're not dragging me down. You're not dragging the divine feminine's energy down. You're not leeching on her. You know, all these things, because she cuts it out. She cuts it out of her life because she knows that, that's a beautiful one. She don't need the divine masculine. She wants him. And that's a totally different thing. You know, if you're coming from need, then you're coming from an attachment. And it could be trauma bonding, or it could be another how do you call it? Codependency. And that's not the case with the divine feminine. She moved on from that. So I hear she don't need him. She wants him. So, and what's the new beginnings? There are new arrows, new beginnings, new possibilities, new option in the divine masculine's life, in the relationship with the divine feminine. So he is shooting his arrows. So, and he say, no, okay, there are multiple options here. I have multiple chances, multiple projects going on. And, you know, the first arrow that hits the mark, that's mine. And that's where he's at the moment. You know, that's where he's at. And that's how the twin flame relationship is. It's I hear a co-creation. It's a co-creation, and it's not a competition anymore. You know, he starts to realize that the relationship with the divine feminine is not a competition. It's a co-creation. And that's where we need to go, because, you know, if you make it a competition, then you're coming out of lack again. You're coming out of lack. And the divine feminine is out of that. You know, she shoots her arrows straight to the projects that she wants. And the divine masculine is also shooting his arrows. So in the twin flame relationship, you know, there's a good co-creation. Okay. So, and there is fire, there's passion, there's sexuality, there is yeah, you feel it flow, you feel it flow. And that's really, really beautiful. So it's, I think I need to keep it with that. The whole month of August, my twin flame readings and divine masculine readings are half price. So, you know, if you want to connect with me through the YouTube video. In the description box below, you can find all the things that you need to know and to contact me. Yeah, and that's it, you know, and I see you next week. Have a good time. Bye bye. No, it's not working. Yeah.